Alright, and welcome to already the 8th episode of this Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel series. Um, we are actually at the screen of our deck. The last episode we ended actually by making our deck, and I think the deck is very solid right now. Could use some small improvements, but most of them will be cards that are actually not Blue Eyes related, but they're actually Dragon related, or level 8 related, like Trade-In, Dragon Shrine, Melody of the Awakening Dragon, what was it? Return of the Dragon Lords. That's yeah, all those cards. I'm not gonna explain them all what they do, but they're actually cards that would fit very well in this deck, but are actually not specifically Blue Eyes cards. So, alright, with that being said, I think the deck is again very solid. And we have yet to find out how this dismantling thing works. So we can actually dismantle selected cards. That's something you can do, or we can dismantle all extra cards. And in my mind, it would make sense to have an option that actually lets you, like, we have 5 of this card and 3 of these combined, and 1 of this and 5 of this. That would actually, because since you can only fit 3 of any card, the maximum that you can fit in a deck is 3 of them, not more. It wouldn't make sense to have 4 cards of each. Like, the 4th card is useless, the 5th card is even more useless, and like, right, all those cards after 3 playset, it's called a playset if you have playset, and more cards than that, they're completely useless in this game, because you will not use those in another deck. You can just use the 3 cards that you have in this deck and also in another deck, potentially. So it would make sense to have an option that actually instantly sells all the cards that you have more than playsets. I assume that is this option, dismantle all extra cards. Dismantle 4, the wording is just a little bit weird. We've read this before on the series, but the wording is just a little bit weird to me. Dismantles 4 or more of your cards into 3 cards, right? So it is meant, I think how I'm supposed to read this is if you have 4 or 5 or 6 or 10, then it will dismantle those into 3 cards. But it's until 3 cards, basically. They will dismantle all the rest until 3 cards, and I'm not sure if that's actually what's written here, because it's worded very weirdly to me. 3 of each of the following cards will remain. Basic, non-foil, yeah, so basically that's something they say. 3 of each of the following cards will remain. Basic, non-foil, finish, glossy finish, royal finish. So 3 of them will remain. So I'm pretty sure that we're safe here. Cards that cannot be dismantled will not be dismantled. Okay, apparently there are cards that cannot be dismantled, but I think then, yeah, at least we have to try this out at some point. So maybe it will dismantle all of our cards that we like these. If we have only 2 and we want to use them, actually, I'm not using them right now, but maybe it will dismantle all of them. I don't know how it will work, but we have to test it at some point. And I think if we have to test it at some point, now is the best point, because we are not even though it seems like we have a lot of cards, it's not a lot compared to later in the game. I can only imagine. So yeah, without further ado, let's try this out and see what happens. So we have, wait, before I do it actually, we have 5 here, 3 here, 5 here, 9 here. So let's see if this 9 turns into 3, this 5, 3, and hopefully these will still be here. So, alright, dismantle all extra cards, dismantle. Yeah, 3, 3, 3, yeah, that's very clean. Okay, that's very clean. That's really nice. What can we do with this? What can we do with that? Bookmark? Card history, no. Okay, public list of structure decks, no. How can we make new cards? Edit deck. Okay, I'll be back in a second. I'll try to figure this out and not waste your time. Be right back. Alright, it took me a while, well, not a while, probably only 2 minutes, but I clicked a lot, like I visited a lot of places within the game, and I found out that actually you have to do is click on this, and then you will show also cards that you don't have. So you can actually click here, for example, and you can just buy this card, I guess, because I see generate, so generate this card, right? So I was actually gonna try that out. Trade, let's try trade in, and let's try to generate this card. Oh, we need UR for this. Okay, that's bad. Let's try a cheaper card first. Return of the Dragon Lords. Oh, dang. That's, of course, Dragon Lord. This card. We need SR for this. It's still quite something, but it will be worth it. This is a really good card. So, use a CP. I found out what it stands for. It stands for craft points, I guess. Craft points to generate a card. generates a basic process card. There is a fixed probability that a different process card will be generated. What? So maybe I get another card? Okay, I'll try tree. No, let's try generate one. The card below were generated basic non-foil. Okay, perfect. That's cool. Let's try it again. Generate. Generate. Nice, it worked. Okay, let's try it one last time. Yes, perfect. We have 3. That's all we needed. Then we can get Gitmodo out of here. We want also Dragon Shrine. Dragon Shrine. Let's see what that costs. Also SR. Okay, maybe I should have thought better about this. Because Dragon Shrine, maybe we needed Dragon Shrine 3 times. And that's all the SR points that we had. Okay, let's see what Melody of the Awakening Dragon is. Melody. Oh my god, also UR points. Wow. Why are these so... like, the good cards are actually this. Like, I'm not sure, how will I ever spend this? Okay. I guess, yeah, like, it's best to use this right now. Why not? So, here we go then. Generate. Yeah, because these are not the cards that we can buy. We can buy the other Blue Eyes cards. We can try to buy them with the gems, but these are not the ones we can buy. Okay, so we have this. We definitely want this. We want this. We want this. What are we going to take out? We are going to take out one of this. I think also one of this. And finally this. Yeah, that should be fine. I also really want to... oh, Blue Eyes White Dragon maybe. Maybe that's with normal. Blue Eyes White. Oh, wait, I can click here. Also UR for a regular normal card. Oh my god. Ultimate rarity, like and trade-in is also a really important card, man. I think we'll just generate one of this as well. Generate. Trade-in. Okay, yeah, it worked. Okay, then finally we can actually remove. What's a good one to remove? I really shouldn't have gotten 3 of this one, because I'm not even gonna use all 3. I'm just gonna use 2 of them. Well, perhaps not. Maybe I'm gonna use 3, but okay. We're gonna take out a Maiden, and then we're fine. What is this thing? Dragon Luster, free pool. Okay. Redirecting to shop screen. May I? Save. Yeah, save and return. Okay. We get 1 free pool. Okay, I'm not sure why. Something with the keys, I think. Purchase. Yeah, sure. Let's go. Open. Nice. I like the animation. Alright, let's see what we got. High rate draw. Backup Rider. Okay, so far I don't know any of these cards. So, okay, yeah, perfect. I also found another thing in the shop actually, and I'm not in the shop. Here's the shop. Here, special. Yeah, so it says Duel Pass Gold, limited to 1 per player. I don't know, but the limited to 1 per player gets me, and especially since it's only costs gems, not real money. I'm inclined to buy it. So let's go. Spend 600 of your gems. Yes, let's go. You have purchased Duel Pass Gold. Duel Pass Gold. Okay, thanks. Purchased. I'm not sure what it does. It doesn't do anything right now. Rewards. All items you can receive from a Duel Pass Gold. List of items you can receive from a Duel Pass Gold. But how do I achieve these though? Looks good, honestly. Looks pretty good. 100. It seems like you have to get levels or something. Like at level 100 you will get this, and at level 91 you get this. Yeah, it seems really good, but art, that's some art. Okay. Okay, that's one thing I found out. Alright, awesome. Okay, what's Duel Pass? Wait, hold on. Duel Pass. You will be able to obtain the following amount of points after each ranked duel and event duel. Ah, you have to play ranked and event. Okay, that's a pity. Maybe that's... You will not obtain any duel points if you surrender a duel. You will earn following points. Yeah, so okay, you have to... Yeah, and okay, so this basically is kind of a gold pass, sort of gold pass. Okay, regardless, we actually have gotten... Yeah, so there's also these, and they also have like, there's only 3 remaining. It's just, that makes me inclined to buy it, but I know that this is, I think, most of, it's called XYZ, and this is Pendulum, so I'm not gonna be interested in it. Normal packs, bonus packs, and this is with the ticket, legacy ticket or something. I might try it for the Blue Eyes White Dragon. I don't know what other packs we are gonna get with the legacy ticket, so alright, let's go. Let's see what we pull. Blue Eyes White Dragon on the cover, so who knows? Who knows what we get? Oh, we only get 2 cards? Really? Okay, well that's a little bit disappointing. Showed number, we only have 1, yeah, sure. Okay, well, thank you a lot. Another small thing I found out is actually, we have another mission complete. Found out is actually that we can change here at our profile. We can change, let's see, edit. Player name, sure, icon. Yeah, so we want this icon. That's what the one we bought. Icon frame. We don't have another icon. We don't have an icon frame. Title: Beginner Duelist. Returnee: TCG player. Quick play, relaxed play. That's my casual. Oh, we can add multiple. True Duelist. Follow me. Stoic. I don't know what this word means. Links player. No. Fan of anime. Beginner Duelist. Returnee. Let's add this one. Alright. Mate. My mate is gonna be this guy. Monster art. Oh, this is probably the background of... oh, maybe we got this background while we chose the Blue Eyes deck. I think that's what happened. Okay, does it automatically save? I hope so. Yes, it does. Replay. No favorite replays have been saved. Okay, data. I don't know. Login days 1. Consecutive 1. Cards obtained. Total packs opened. Number of duels 1. Oh yeah, these are all 0. Number of quest duels. Number of quest wins. Honestly, I might stick to only quest. I'm probably like, maybe I will play a few with my friends just for fun, but I'm not gonna play ranked duels and everything. I don't see myself doing that. Alright, so yeah, that's it. Missions. Let's see the one we completed, and after that we gotta dive into spend CP. Oh yeah, nice. Give me this. Awesome. We can actually use that to make another card. But let's first play a few more battles before we actually... Okay, nice. Let's go to solo. And we are actually gonna start... Sorry for it actually having taken so long. We're gonna start the new one, beckon Elemental Lords to the field. Taking advantage of the Elementsaber ability to change the attributes in the graveyard. Control the power of the mighty elements. I also really would like a zombie deck. Oh man, there's so many decks that I would like to make eventually. Scenario, let's go. Clear reward. Elementsaber. Okay, I don't know this card, but we'll see later. Let's go. The Warriors of the 6 Elemental Lords. The world is comprised of 6 elements: earth, water, fire, wind, light, and darkness. We're gonna put this on auto again. The elements were brought to the earth by 6 elemental lords. The world was at peace as long as the 6 elements are in equilibrium. However, when that balance is disturbed, the elemental lords appear. When the elemental lords' physical forms have increased in density, enough to be seen by humans, disaster occurs. The elemental lords have appeared numerous times, causing natural disasters throughout the world. I'm getting a hunch that I actually know this deck. Elemental lords, the level 10 monsters. The ancient built temples to calm these recurring natural disasters. The level 10 monsters which you can normal summon from your hand, and those are amazing. People prayed continually, but the elemental lords did not possess the capacity to answer those prayers. However, the people's desperate prayers would be answered miraculously after hundreds of years. Another power that had nothing to do with the elemental lords may have taken pity on them. Yeah, Elementsabers. I didn't know of these cards. The elemental lords chose a handful of humans. I'll actually click myself. Maybe that's a little bit faster. Okay, Elementsabers. Awesome. I'll try to read into these. They were called Elementsabers. They served the elemental lords and maintained the order of the elements. Elementsaber. Okay, let's by the way. Oh, I forgot. Can't do it. But let's read that actually. Can I click here? No. Okay, I can see only the deck. We will definitely read up on the Elementsabers. Learn the ins and outs of the Elementsaber. Oh, okay, here we go. Opponent deck. Does that matter? We're probably just. Oh, he has Elementsabers. Okay, play. Because I know the elemental lords, they are the level 10 monsters, which can be normal summoned from your hand. Unfortunately, they're not competitive, but I like it. It's a cool deck. Actually made a deck for the elemental lords, but I've somehow never heard of the Elementsabers. Maybe they were released later after I made the elemental lord deck. What makes an Elementsaber deck unique? Elementsabers monsters have effects that allow their attributes to be changed while they are in the graveyard. While you have 5 Elementsaber monsters in the graveyard, you can use each of their effects to fulfill the special summon conditions for the mighty elemental lords, which is to have 5 monsters with the same attribute in your graveyard. Okay, maybe I'm talking about different monsters. As specified in their descriptions. Okay, perfect. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's completely different monsters that I use. That I thought they were. Okay, turn change. Let's see what monster he has on the field. We're gonna draw a card. Place Palace of the Elemental Lords. Let's see what card he has. Activate Palace of... Hold up. Give me a second. Okay. Once per turn, quick effect. You can send one Elementsaber monster from your hand to the graveyard. Then target one face-up monster on the field. Change it to face-down defense position. That's decent. But you have to send one Elementsaber monster from your hand to the graveyard. So, Oh, this is the one we actually got 3 of. Nice. Once per turn, if this card is in the graveyard, you can declare one attribute. This card in the graveyard becomes that attribute until the end of this turn. Interesting. Okay, let's see what this field spell. Yeah, it looked like a field spell. Is for all monsters you control gain attack and defense equal to the number of different attributes in your graveyard times 200. Okay, that can be high with 6 different attributes. There's actually another attribute, by the way. It's called Divine, but it's only given to the the god cards. Okay, you can add one Elementsaber monster from your deck to your hand, but skip the battle phase of your next turn. Wow. Once per turn, you can add one Elementsaber monster from your deck to your hand, but skip the battle phase of your next turn. Wow, that's really harsh. Even if this card leaves the field once per turn. If an Elementsaber monster in your hand or field would send a card from your hand to the graveyard to activate an effect, you can send that many Elementsaber monsters from your deck to the graveyard instead. That's really good. That's really good. Activate. I didn't read this monster yet. And add Elementsaber. Okay. Add Elementsaber to your hand using the effect of Palace of Elemental Lord. I will try to read these names, by the way. Elementsaber La Paula Mana. Three vowels after each other like that. Oh my god. Effect activation. So we will add to our hand, but we will have to skip the battle phase of our next turn. So we have to kill on this turn. Okay, I'm not gonna read through all of them yet, but La Paula Mana. Okay, you can send 2 other monsters from your hand to the graveyard. Okay. Special summon this card from your hand. You can only use this effect once per turn. Apply the following effects to Elementsaber and Elemental Lord monsters you control, depending on the original attributes of any Elementsaber monster, and sent to the graveyard to activate this card's effect. Earth and Wind cannot be destroyed with battle. Water or Fire cannot be destroyed by effects. Wow, card effects in general. The word card is missing here. We don't have other effects. All effects come from cards in this game, so. Light or dark, your opponent cannot target it with card effects. Okay, sounds like a pretty good card. Because now we can activate this effect and use it to send from the deck to the graveyard due to the spell card. Field spell card. Activate the effect of Elementsaber, the card you just added to the hand. Perform a special summon. Yeah, let's do that. Activate. Get sent to the graveyard. Yeah, but we don't want to send from the hand. Select the card to send to the graveyard. Oh, we have to send this one. That's what they want. Nalu. Once per turn, you can send one lightsaber monster from your hand to the graveyard, then target one Elementsaber monster in your graveyard, except add it to your hand. Okay. Once per turn, this card in your graveyard, you can. Okay, that's probably an effect they all share. That's what they said. Okay, and we sent another from your. This is one is in the hand. We can use it, but let's not use it. And we sent Nalu again. Okay, I'm not sure why. Let's read this again. We sent water, so cannot be destroyed by card effects. Okay, place protect position. Perfect. Oh, this is the guy we saw on the cover. Depending on the attribute of the Elementsaber sent to the graveyard, activates a powerful effect that protects you and your monsters when special summoned. In addition, Palace of the has an effect that increases your monster's attack depending on the number of different attributes. Yeah, exactly. That's awesome. Currently there are 2 elements in your graveyard. Yes, okay. Activate the effect of Naulu in the graveyard and change its attribute. Yes, sure. Let's change it to something else. Yeah, here. Let's make it like. Now summon Elementsaber Malo as well, and attack with your 2 powered up monsters. Malo, what is Malo's effect? Wait, so basically, who wasn't able to? Ah, wow, this is really fancy. This gets grayed out. Okay, apply the following effects to Elementsaber and monster you control, depending on original. Okay, so basically all monsters I control, which are of the same archetype, cannot be destroyed by card effects. That's really nice. Pretty strong. Once per turn, you can send one monster from your hand to the graveyard and send one monster from your deck to the graveyard. Okay, okay, cool. Once per turn, if this card's in the graveyard, you can declare one attribute. Okay, same thing. Okay, perfect. We got this down. You can normal summon this, by the way. It's a normal summon. Now attack your opponent's monster. Yeah, we will do more than we will do exactly 3,000 points of damage. So that's coincidental. Nice. This is our new mate. What's up, mate? Yes, he has binoculars with 3 loops. That's amazing. Victory. Discipline of Rebirth. Eat dust. Orb dark. Okay, wasn't that... We needed the dark orbs, right? Oh, we can also do this with our own deck. Oh wait, that was the practice one? Yeah, that was the practice one. Wait, I have to check. Wasn't that the one that we had here? Isn't this dark? If so, yes, then we know what we are doing the next episode. So basically, we will be playing here. Let's see how far we get. Okay, we will be playing with the loner deck. I noticed the battles are taking a little bit longer. I personally rather take my time and read through everything. I hope you guys are watching actually enjoy that as well, because that is what, in my opinion, is the most fun about the game. It would be weird to just play games, just play cards and see what happens. That would be pretty weird. To know the ins and outs of every card and every deck, that's where the fun lies for me in this game. So, alright. Elementsaber Makan. Once per turn, you can send one Elementsaber monster from your hand to the graveyard. Add one, or... Okay, so basically they all have a similar effect. They all have the last attack. Once per effect, if a card's in your graveyard, change the attribute. Perfect. And they also have the effect where you can send one Elementsaber monster from your hand to the graveyard. That's the cost, always, so far I've seen. And then they have a different effect. So add one monster from your deck to your hand. So that's this monster's effect. Here you can see this is actually an exception already to the rule I just said. Once per turn, if cards in your graveyard, you can declare one attribute. Okay, so but there's multiple monsters which actually have this cost. So just so you know. Once per turn, when a spell trap card's activated, quick effect, you can send one lightsaber. Send one. Why do I keep saying lightsaber? I don't know, man. Star Wars in my head. Monster from your hand to the graveyard. Negate the activation. And if you do, destroy it. This is really strong. I like this. So we will definitely summon this one. Pretty sure we will. Oh, we also have the palace. Sending all monsters you control gain attack and defense equal to the number of different attributes in your graveyard. Yeah. Once per turn, you can add one monster to your hand. I don't think we're gonna do that, but we're gonna use the second attack. If once per turn, if a lightsaber monster, lightsaber. Oh my god, you will hear me say this wrong a lot of times still. My bad. In your hand or field would send cards from your hand to the grave to activate an effect. You can send. Yeah, this is really good. So we activate this. Then we special summon this. Yes, of course, we're gonna use that. Okay, well, now's the point that we're actually gonna read through it. So Malo, we already know Malo. He is actually one of the. So he has the same cost. You can send one lightsaber from your hand to the Elementsaber monster from your hand to the graveyard. Send one additional one to the graveyard from your deck. That's what this guy does. Don't select him. We also have this, and this also has the same cost. You can see. You can send one monster from your hand to the graveyard. Then target one Elementsaber monster except himself, or Elemental Lord that has been properly summoned. Okay, that's important. In your graveyard, special summon it. Okay, that has been properly summoned is not necessary here because you couldn't summon it from the graveyard otherwise, if it wasn't properly summoned first. Like that's a Yu-Gi-Oh rule. Special summon it, ignoring summon condition. Even if it says this, by the way, even if it says ignoring summon conditions, you cannot special summon it if it isn't properly summoned in the first place. That's just a Yu-Gi-Oh rule. Okay, once per turn, and that has the same thing. Okay, so this is actually a pretty good card, I have to say. But yeah, it's in your graveyard then. You have to send a card to the graveyard, that's what I'm thinking about. You can send one Elementsaber monster from your hand to the graveyard. See, the same cost again, so okay, awesome. Add one from your deck to your hand. This is a really strong card. A starter card, basically. Engine card. Same cost again, then target one monster in your graveyard except add it to your hand. Okay, so this is a worse card basically of this, or not worse necessarily, but this adds it to your hand, this special summons on the field. Usually special summon on the field is better. Malo, we read this already. It's send another one to the deck, from the deck to the graveyard. This is the one we have on in the hand as well. It's a really strong monster. Negate spell trap effect. And Molehu, yeah. Send one monster from hand. Yeah, then target one face-up monster on the field, change to face down defense position. Could also be useful. And this is the one we also have in the end. So, okay. In the graveyard, I think Nalu, she's probably the worst. Or Malo, he's also pretty bad. Like you want to have the bad ones in your graveyard and draw the good ones. This one's also add one. This one's really good. This one is good. This one is ma. This one's also, this is mediocre, I would say. These two are bad, and these two are really good. So we want to have these 4 cards in the graveyard. Send to the graveyard and send another one. Nalu, let's get all of you out of the deck, because we're also going to use the Foolish Burial. So. All right, welcome. Does it last until the end of the turn? Once per turn, if this card's in your graveyard, declare one attribute this card until the end of the turn. Yeah, so it doesn't matter for the opponent's turn. The attribute change, and the attribute change translates into an attack increase during because of this field spell. We can also use this to set, to get another card in the graveyard, and it's gonna be Malo. What's up, Malo? I'm sorry, man. You will be put to good use. Yeah, we already have one of these. Add one to your hand. This is a really good card. I'm glad this card is in the deck 3 times. And we're gonna summon this card. All right, and we're not gonna use this effect, where it. Oh, this one has really bad stats. Wow, it has such high defense for such a. Okay, wait. That's because of the increase. The attack and defense increase. Okay, so perhaps I could have sent 3 different attributes to the graveyard, because they would have different attributes regardless of their effect, which change their attribute. Okay, no worries though, no worries. He still has 800 attack. Yeah, I'm keeping him face up, by the way, and not face down in the set position, in the face down defense position, because I want his effect. His effect is to negate a spell trap. So, alright, sorry for all the talks, and let's go. Can I select to activate? Wait, sorry, what? Oh, no, dang, what did I activate? Cancel, please. Oh, okay, I was gonna activate this probably. I'm glad I didn't do that. Yeah, so we need to have an Elementsaber monster in your hand to negate the effect. So we have to keep this in our hand. Oh, we can actually link. Oh man, luckily I'm not gonna dive into this. Okay, main end. That was the first turn. It took a little while, but we learned a lot about the deck. So reinforcement of the army. Let's see what you got. Yes, this is actually a really good strong card, so we're actually gonna negate that. And use the effect of, oh nice, we can actually send not from the hand to the graveyard, but from the deck to the graveyard. Yes, nice, it's a really strong field spell. Then we want a different attribute in the graveyard, and that's gonna be you, Molehu. Chain, yes. Resolve, so this negates it, and this happens, but it's negated. Oh, it gets grayed out because it's negated, that's so nice. A Forces, really good card. This is nice, it destroys 2 spell traps, I believe. Oh no, they destroyed my field spell. Send one other spell trap to card you control to the graveyard, then target one card on the field destroyed. Pretty good. Molehu, oh, out of all the cards we could have drawn, that's a pity. Once per turn you can send one from your hand to the graveyard, add one Elementsaber or Elemental Lord from your deck to the hand. Okay, this has pretty low attack. This has high attack though. Okay, and since I'm not gonna use the first effect anyway, because I want to keep a monster in my hand in case I need it next turn. So yeah, battle. Luckily we have this strong monster on the field. You have to declare activate the effect. Oh, this is quick effect. You can send one target one face of monster. Oh yeah, that's actually a pretty good disruption card then. Since it's a quick effect, you can do it in your opponent's turn. But yeah, we're not gonna activate it now, obviously. Nice, he's cheering us on. I like him, man. That's really cool. No, not attack. We're gonna attack. Nope. Sangan. Main phase 2. We just so we don't forget anything. Yeah, we can change the attributes of all monsters, but it really doesn't matter. So we don't have the field spell anymore. So so much for that. Cancel. Right? Yeah. There's nothing else. And. There's some epic music, man. What's this monster? Once per turn you can send from your hand to the graveyard and target one monster. Your graveyard special summon it. Yeah, let's turn this face down. So I'm gonna send this to the graveyard. End phase, perfect. Let's draw the field spell. That would be the best draw, but no, bottomless circle, not bad. Alright, it has 1800 defense, so we can actually attack it with this one. Battle 1, battle phase. Hope that the spell trap card is nothing annoying. And it isn't. Awesome. Alright, then main phase 2. What's up? Sangan still cheering us on. Set. It's a pity, like you notice that all of these have effects in the graveyard, but it's really not useful. They all have the change attribute, and that's not useful if you don't have the field spell. So you can already see a weakness here. When your opponent summons a monster with 1500 or more attack, sorry I didn't read it at the start. Destroy that monster with 1500 or more attack, and if you do, banish it. That's a pretty good card, by the way. It's just summons a monster with 1500 or more attack, and that's not always the case. So we don't have to do anything from the graveyard. Let's end. That is, I'm sorry, what is that card? Special summon one level 2 or lower warrior monster from your deck. You cannot contact the battle phase. You turn you activate this effect. Okay, cool. That's fine. Field spell. No. Okay, this is a pretty good card though, but I'll keep it in my hand because I want to keep his effect alive, and that's why I have to keep an Elementsaber monster in my hand. So, all right. Then in that case, it's time to battle. Let's attack with this one. No, don't chain it. And attack. That's the final blow, really? By the way, I was wondering, the final blow, this couldn't show up if it was a ranked defense, ranked battle, right? If it was like an online battle, because right now I wouldn't know if he would have anything in his hand. There are cards which you can have in your hand and actually special summon them on the field if someone declares a direct attack, for example. So this wouldn't be the actual final blow. Oh, like this. Okay, okay, this is a good thing actually. He has a, so it still shows the final blow thing, but we can still then do anything as do something about it. Activate effect? No, don't activate the effect. So Call of the Haunted, he brings back a monster. Oh, I can actually activate. Bye bye. Say bye bye to your monster. No, don't activate it. It was 1500 attack or more. Ah, that's such a pity for him. Continue to attack. Yes, definitely. Don't activate this effect. And awesome. That's a win. That is a very nice win. Awesome. Okay. Ooh, we're getting close to level 4 actually. Alright, that's clear. That's not a or fire. Okay, and we will actually hurry back in with our own deck. See how we can do with our own deck. Because this deck was interesting. We found out the, how do you say that? Crux or something? Crux? Something like the idea of the deck. Okay, this is a pretty bad hand. Roda. He gets. Oh yeah, now we know how the deck works, so we play against it, and we know that he can actually flip our monsters face down with that effect, on a quick effect. Let's draw. Hey, that's a pretty good card, honestly. Okay, so we will set this monster. We will set this card. It's a pity that we drew 2 Chaos Realms. We don't need to draw any of these cards because we can navigate them pretty easily, but. And even drawing 2 of them, it's yeah, it's not bad if you draw 1, but drawing 2 is it's a pity. Okay, he's gonna special summon from the deck, level 2 monster. Okay, he's gonna use that effect, send to the graveyard, and he's gonna take a monster from his deck. Yes. Oh, nice, he took that monster. That's pretty good. But he doesn't have the field spell, and I feel like without the field spell, this deck is it's nothing, man. Yeah, I'm gonna use this effect. Basically, I hope you guys didn't forget yet. Yeah, he special summons a card. Where we're returning alive. Okay, he takes a monster back to his hand. Okay, I hope you guys didn't forget this effect yet. Wait, hold up. Oh, I can't. Ooh, this is bad. He has a lot of monsters. Okay, I thought I would be able to activate this effect. Send 1 blue-eyes monster from your hand or deck to the grave, then target 1 face-up monster on the field. It cannot attack while it is face-up on the field. You can only activate 1 Majesty. Okay, I thought I would be able to activate a quick play spell card during the battle phase, but apparently not. Not a biggie though. Fortunately, we are still alive. That's the main thing. Quick play. Send 1 blue-eyes monster from your hand or deck to the graveyard, then target 1 face-up monster on the field. It cannot attack while it is face-up on the field. Yeah, why can we not activate this? Because that's the thing I want to do actually. I need to activate this. Is there any lock that he threw on us that we could not activate this? Okay, so basically the thing that I want to do is send 1 blue-eyes monster from your deck to, then we have a blue-eyes monster in the graveyard, and we can activate Master's effect because he has actually. You can shuffle this card from your graveyard into the deck, then target 1 effect monster you control, send it to the graveyard, and if you do, special summon 1 blue-eyes monster from your graveyard. So that's the thing we have to have. You have a blue-eyes monster in the graveyard. And we have this as an effect monster, and we actually want this in the graveyard as well, so that would work out perfectly. Unfortunately though, I can somehow not activate this card. We are in the main phase, so what is the problem? Okay, maybe I'm not understanding it, something, or the game is being weird to me, because it's a regular spell card. Why would I not be able to play this right now? Did he have anything that blocks me from playing? Ah, your opponent cannot target it with card effects. I see, yeah. That's what happened. Okay, so I should have played it earlier, because I think I'm dead now. I can play this in defense, but we will die. Nice, then we will actually see our first loss battle. And we will not do anything, so we will go to the end phase and see what it looks like if we lose. We will instantly go back into it again though. I'm determined to beat this. Ooh, that's such a nice card, A-Forces. I think, well, we're more than done. R to the I to the P. Let's see what it looks like if you lose. Defeat. Life points reduced to 0. Oh, we did get XP though. Interesting. Okay. Now you're gonna go down. What was your name? Your name is Discipline of Rebirth. Okay, yeah, this is a lot better hand, by the way. Let's see. Okay, nice, pretty good card. Because what we can do is summon this card. This card is when it gets targeted for an attack, or when it gets targeted for an effect. You can special summon one Blue Eyes White Dragon from your deck, hand, or graveyard. So yeah, obviously it's gonna be from our deck. And fortunately, we can target this Blue Eyes Maiden with Eyes of Blue. So Maiden, I will call her Maiden in short. We can target Maiden with Sage. Because he has an effect. You can discard this card, then target one effect monster you control, send it to the graveyard, and if you do, special summon one Blue Eyes monster from your deck. So let's activate that. Select a card, send to the graveyard. This one. There's only one card. We activate this as a chain, indeed. Okay, resolve. Chilling 2. Okay, we special summon Blue Eyes White Dragon. Welcome to the field. And we special summon a Blue Eyes monster. It's gonna be Blue Eyes Abyss. Activate the effects. Yes, of course. Gonna get Chaos Form. And the point is, I don't see us getting Blue Eyes to the hand too often, but yeah. Let's just effect. Let's just summon the ritual monster. Chaos Form. Yes, let's play it here. Select monsters to special summon. This one, of course. And we're gonna send from the. Or we can banish. No, we can send from the field to the graveyard, or from the hand to the graveyard. And from the hand to the graveyard, we're gonna send this one. Yep, let's go. Go! Ritual summon Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragon. It's a pity he doesn't have a defense position monster, but oh well. Oh, I didn't use the Dragon Shrine yet. I'll use that in main phase too. You'll see how useful that can be. Okay, yeah, I think that's it. Let's go to battle. Yeah, I guess let's attack with this. Oh, by the way, he will die if we... Oh, that's such a pity. If he doesn't have anything. Oh boy, I didn't get to use Dragon Shrine. Maybe next time. Alright, you can see how... Oh, no, my bad, I spoke too soon. I'm really glad that he is alive. He is alive. That has enough life points to protect him. So, nice, then I can show the Dragon Shrine. And Mephisto. Okay, Dragon Shrine. Send one Dragon monster from your deck to the graveyard. Then, if that monster in your graveyard is a Dragon normal monster, you can send one more Dragon monster from your deck to the graveyard. You can only activate one Dragon Shrine per turn. Let's activate. And we will send to the graveyard a Dragon monster. For example, this could be the Blue Eyes White Dragon, because if we do that, then we can send another card to the graveyard. And currently, if we draw the Blue Eyes White Dragon, it's not really useful, because we can only use it with the Blue Eyes Alternative Dragon that we have in hand. Okay, well, in this case, I will not send the Blue Eyes White Dragon, because we only have 2 of them. But if we had 3, then it wouldn't be a bad choice to send to the graveyard, because usually cards in the graveyard are more easily accessible than cards in the deck. So that's one thing, but currently in this situation I will not do it, because we don't have enough Blue Eyes White Dragons. And we will send as a second send, or in this case the first send, we will send this card, White Stone Ovation, and that actually has an effect in the graveyard during the end phase of our turn. So going to the end phase, we can special summon. Oh wait, yeah, also the Blue Eyes Abyss has an effect in the end phase, so it's actually to add a level 8 or higher Dragon monster to our hand, and that will be Blue Eyes White Dragon. Why not? And the end phase, yeah, the stone actually has a graveyard. You can special summon one Blue Eyes monster. So Blue Eyes monster from your deck during the end phase, and that will be, I guess, this monster or this. It really doesn't matter, I have to say. You can use each effect of once per turn, and I already use both, so I guess it would be nice to have another of the White Spirit of Aim. What is it? White Spirit? This card. Dragon Spirit of White. Because it could banish a spell trap card. So that's really nice, but Call of the Hunted, do what you can, my man. Okay, I will show up another thing during the next in the next turn, this turn. Dragon Shrine, another Dragon Shrine, and as you can see, we can actually do the same thing over again. So I will just do it. We won't be able to reach the end phase of this turn because we will kill him before that. But I can actually show you that we can just do the same thing over again. We can just send this card to the graveyard, and during the end turn, we can special summon. Yeah, this card was sent. It's in the graveyard because it was sent there this turn. You can special summon one Blue Eyes monster from your deck. You can banish this card from your graveyard. Then, yeah, that's the second effect. So Blue Eyes monster from the deck. That's always useful. So he's in the graveyard as well, and you can see he has a graveyard effect, which I was just starting to read. You can banish this card from your graveyard, then target one Blue Eyes monster in your graveyard, add it to your hand. You can only use this effect once per turn. So yeah, basically what we could do, I will just show you what the possibilities are. So now we have Blue Eyes in the hand, and actually, oh, I already activated this, right? Yeah, okay. So wait, then let me send this to the graveyard. Yes. I have to finish this. Alright, it's in the graveyard. Does it distinguish between which was sent to the graveyard earlier? Yeah, it doesn't really matter. Okay, won't matter this turn, but normally it would matter whether like one was already in the graveyard and one wasn't. Like one was already in the graveyard and one was just sent this turn. I want to know the difference because that will matter in future battles, but for right now it doesn't really matter. Okay, so Blue Eyes Alternative Dragon must first be special summoned from your hand by repeating Blue Eyes White Dragon in your hand. You can only special summon Blue Eyes Alternative White Dragon once per turn this way. And you can see he has the same stats as Blue Eyes White Dragon. So he's a pretty big beat stick and easy to get on the field apparently. This card's name becomes Blue Eyes White Dragon while on the field or in the graveyard. Once per turn you can target one monster your opponent controls, destroy it. This card cannot attack the turn it's activated. So, okay, let's start off by special summoning Blue Eyes White Dragon. Let's show this in the hand, select. In face of attack position, and yes, this starts to glow. That's the thing I was gonna show this this turn. So we're gonna activate its effect to actually destroy a card. Let's destroy this one, and after that we can actually it's called Contact Fusion. So we can actually yeah, use this card, Blue Eyes Twin Burst Dragon. Must either be fusion summoned or special summoned by sending the above monsters you control to the graveyard. Cannot be destroyed by battle. Wait, above monster. So Blue Eyes White Dragon and Blue Eyes White Dragon. How? Because this is Blue Eyes White Dragon, and this card's name becomes also Blue Eyes White Dragon. Awesome. Cannot be destroyed by battle. This card can make up to 2 attacks on monsters during each battle phase. At the end of the damage step, when this card attacks an opponent's monster, but the opponent's monster was not destroyed by the battle, you can banish that opponent's monster. It's incredibly strong. So let's definitely do that. Confirm. Confirm. And let's do this. Yeah, I guess effect activation. Yeah, the final thing that we can do is then we have one card in the graveyard. No. Oh, effect, yes, here. Okay. So this is why I wanted to know which one was sent to the graveyard this turn. I wanted to have the other one which was already in the graveyard. We can select it and activate its effect, banish it from the graveyard, and actually add to our hand Blue Eyes Alternative Dragon. Because we have it in the hand, and then for the next turn we can special summon this Blue Eyes Alternative Dragon again. So that's a pretty useful effect. Okay, that was a lot of explaining of what the deck is actually capable of, which we will not use for this this time, because like it's not necessary for this battle. We could have just attacked and won, but I guess that's an interesting thing. So any attack that we will make right now will win. So yeah, doesn't really matter. I guess this guy. Confirm. Let's go. Well, Discipline of Rebirth. That was avenging for the first thing we actually lost. Hey, and that's a level 4. Awesome. We leveled up. Complete. All right. And we got. Actually, that's one of the better cards of the Elementsaber deck. So I'm glad we got that. And then the goal is also a battle. No, scenario appearance card. Okay, we have a little bit of time left. I'll just. I know we're almost at the end of the episode, so let's just do this, and then we have reached the goal. The Elementsaber now protect the temples, which pilgrims no longer visit. And day to day they manage the elements that comprise the world to not flare out of control. Let's say, for example, the element of fire flares up. The element saber would enhance the power of the water element. It would rain throughout the land, extinguishing the flames. When one element gets out of hand, the forces of the opposite element are increased, restoring balance. Nice. All of these Elementsabers. It's really nice. Really well done. And by the way, I thought of the thing that I was talking about earlier. It's called the Time Lords, similar to the Elemental Lords, but it's different. Time Lords are actually the level 10 monsters that you can normal summon out from your hand. Excuse my confusion there, but Elemental Lords, let's go back again. The Elementsabers inherit only a fraction of the Elemental Lord's authority and cannot exercise all their power. Nor should that power make them feel as if they are gods. They use their ability to command, train, and do right. Training never ends for the Elementsabers. Nice. Alright, and let's see what reward did we get again. Oh, this is an Elemental Lord, the first one actually. Cannot be normal summoned set, must be special summoned from your hand by having exactly 5 dark monsters in your graveyard. If this card is special summoned, add 1 monster with 1500 or less attack from your deck to your hand. Okay, that's interesting. 2800 attack, decent. Our blue-eyes red dragon will beat over it. You can only use this effect of once per turn. If the face-up card leaves the field, skip the battle phase of your next turn. Okay, this is, unfortunately I have to say, this card's terribly bad. Compared to our deck at least. So, alright, gate clear. And then we run into another locked gate. Extended secret supernatural elements. Yeah, sure, let's show us what you got. Alright, so this is, what? Supernatural elements. So this is Elementsaber and Monarchs. But wait, is this a deck again which has like yeah. I don't know what you want us to buy. I tried this once and you just get like all kind of cards. It's completely not focused on which cards you want to buy. So if you want to buy like just any cards, just want to spend your gems, then okay, feel free to go here, but otherwise I don't see much reason to actually go for this. If you want to buy specific cards, then you're better off doing this or getting the, what is it, the crafting points. Alright, with that I want to thank you all for watching and I really hope you enjoyed. This is the end of the episode, so I hope to see you in the next one. Peace out.